Hey, my name is Phil from legitmarketingreviews.com. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a landing page builder called Landingi. Now in this Landingi review, I want to show you exactly what Landingi is, how it actually works, and by the end of this video, you should know if it's right for you. Now just before we get started, if you are thinking about getting Landingi, I've also got some bonus templates that you can go ahead and import into your Landingi account. All you need to do to get that is join using the link in the description, and I'll go ahead and send those off to you. Okay, so first of all, what is Landingi? As the name suggests, it is a landing page builder. What differentiates it from the rest of the market though, is it's got some great integrations including WordPress and Shopify, so you can create landing pages and host them on those platforms. It also has all of your email marketing integrations you'd hope for, including webhooks, so that just makes it that much more versatile to use. Plus their mobile responsiveness is amazing. You get exactly what you see, which a lot of platforms don't actually follow up on. So I'm really impressed with that, and overall it's a great and amazing tool. Now just to let you know, I actually joined Landingi back in 2018. I've been using it for a very long time. So what I'm going to do is actually jump behind the screen and show you my dashboard. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start here at the Landingi website. What I want to do is quickly run through the different features of this platform, just in case I miss out on any in this product review. There's some pretty cool pricing features as well that I quickly want to run through, and then I'll jump into my dashboard and show you how the platform works. So first of all, if we come to products, you'll notice here we have a landing page builder. We've also got a pop-up builder, and there's plenty of landing page templates. We also have Page Insider, which gives you different types of clarity to how your page will actually perform using AI. So that's a pretty cool feature that not many platforms have. You can also sell digital products inside of Landingi. Once again, they've got plenty of good integrations. And there's also the ability to see in the funnel view how your visitors are actually going inside of your marketing efforts. And then finally, if this is all still too overwhelming for you, there is different services that Landingi can offer to help you get started faster. So now we will quickly go over the different pricing. There is, once again, annually and monthly. Annually you save 2 months worth, but on the build monthly, we've got 4 different plans: core, create, automate, and agency. If you have a look at the brief rundown of what you get inside of them, inside of the core, you can have 1 domain, you can have 1,000 unique monthly visitors, plus unlimited conversions and landing pages. If you go create, you get 2 domains, 20,000 visitors, plus a free migration. Automate, you get 40,000, and then finally agency, you've got a few different options: 50,000, 5 custom domains, and what's called the white label option. Now it is slightly vague to what else you actually get with it, so if you scroll down just a little bit further, there is also some additions you can get. I actually like this. $5 per month for 5,000 viewers is very affordable, same with domain. But if you click compare all features, you'll be taken down the page to where the actual plans are sort of broken down a little bit further. So you'll notice with the core, you can have 2 account users, which is good, and you also get different types of support. What you will notice though, you don't get a lot of the design features, things like pop-ups, light boxes, and also integrations with different types of icons and image libraries. So that's pretty interesting. You also don't get custom HTML. And if you keep coming down even further, you'll notice you won't be able to embed it on your server. This is actually a feature that majority of landing page builders don't even have, so that's pretty good to see. But if you keep coming down, you also don't get email marketing integrations. So if you wanted to connect it with your email marketing platform, you would actually need to be on the create plan. So this is probably my biggest downfall with this platform, is this ability right here, the email marketing integrations. However, the workaround to it is you do get the ability to send your lead list via email to an address of your choice. So what this basically means is instead of getting straight integrations, you can just send leads via email. So majority of platforms, I think, allow this anyway, so it's not such a big deal. It's just going to take a few extra steps. So that's basically my biggest downfall. Apart from that, if you're on the automate plan, you can also use autoresponders and funnels inside of Landingi. And there's also the white label plan, which I talked about earlier. That will be $9.90 per month. What that means is you can white label the entire Landingi platform, make it your own, put your own logo branding, and you can also take as many clients as you want inside of this. So it's pretty cool if you want to just own a SaaS company. It's going to cost you $9.90 per month plus the agency plan. So those are all the different options. Once again, the core is enough to get started. If you really want to get going though, you want to create. Now what I've actually done is I've opened up an automate tab just so you can see all the different features inside of it, and I've opened a brand new platform. I'll also open mine later to show you some templates. So this is the platform once you get started. Here's the different onboarding that you will see. Now you can actually have a call with one of their experts on Calendly. I believe on all plans you can use it. I'm on a free trial right here, so more than enough to get started. But just to give you a bit of a tour through their navigation, on the left we've got landing pages. We've got what's called smart sections. So this is basically if you create parts of a funnel, what you can do is save it as a smart section and you can drop it in multiple places with just a click of a button. So it's really nice because it's like a global element almost. You can quickly create pages based off your smart sections. If you've built enough templates, it'll be extremely quick to build. Next we have here on the left lightboxes, and lightboxes are basically pop-ups, right? So you can create and style as many pop-ups as you want. And if you go down inside of here, you can see all of these different things. You can set different triggers and all of that. So it's real nice and easy. Sometimes the pop-up builders that you have don't provide enough resources or enough options. So the lightboxes option in Landingi is really good. Next we have here products. So if you wanted to sell any types of digital products, you can easily do that inside of here as well. And then finally, we have pop-ups, and a pop-up is sort of like a lightbox, except more specifically directed to gather leads. And then what you can do from there is put these pop-ups on any of your pages or even embed it on any type of website. So it's really cool. Once again, it's all using their very easy builder, and there are plenty of templates you can use. Now, also down below on the left, we've got conversions. This is just showing you how your leads are and all of your leads information. It's also got lots of nice graphs. And then finally, we got orders. And orders is going to be all of your purchase history for your digital products. So plenty to go inside of there. And there's also domains and fonts. So let's go ahead and create a landing page. Now you know how everything works. So let's go ahead, create a landing page, create your first landing page. Now, if you are joining using my referral link, I have got a bunch of templates that I'm going to give you. All you need to do is upload them here. So it'll be a zip file, extract the zip file, and then you'll have .landing page files you can easily upload here. So for this example though, I'm going to pick a template just to show you what the templates look like. Okay, so here are a few that have appeared. As you can see, the list is massive to how many templates these guys have. And the cool thing is too, if you are a part of their email list, they also send out emails every couple of weeks, how they actually break down influential people or successful people's funnels, and then they break it down and sometimes even rebuild the funnels and give them away for free. So it's really cool. Now their landing pages are very fresh, very nice. If you want to filter through them as well, we have here different types of tabs. We've got landing page goals. So depending on what you're trying to get from it, or if you want different types of funnel steps, you can choose the singular ones there, or the different type of industry. Plenty to choose from. So let's just say we're doing advertising and marketing. It's going to filter it based off advertising and marketing. And as you can see, it is very nice and clean. So I'm going to go ahead and choose one. I like the simplicity of this. This looks great. You can preview it, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to go straight to use template and show you how the landing page builder works. So I'm going to call this the marketing YouTube example. Okay, click start editing. Sorry about my formatting there. It's a bit terrible, but that's fine. Okay. And now this is just launching. It does take a few seconds to launch the editor, but when playing with it, it is really fast. So here it is. You may have seen on the left, we've got a page checklist too, right? So you can come through here and just before you launch, it's actually got all the things that you should have in it. It's pretty cool. So that's down there if you need it. So here is the page editor. Now, just to give you a quick tour, on the left, we've got all the different elements that you can need. You can add in things like pay buttons too, if you directly want to redirect them to these different platforms. We've also got everything you need, HTML editors, icons, buttons, forms, everything like that. Now at the top here, we've got the two different types of views. We've got the desktop. We've also got the mobile, which is really cool. What I recommend you do is always edit the desktop first. And then once you've finished, go ahead to mobile and click rebuild mobile. What that is going to do is try to resize and optimize it as much as possible. So when you go to do it, it's not as much work, especially if you've been adding in new elements. So there's a little bit of a tip right there. Now at the top, we've also got two pages that are pre-built into it. We have here the main page and the thank you page. This basically shows you how you can quickly edit both of these pages in the same platform. And this is really important because a lot of the times in the landing page builders, you're going to have to create one page, then go right out of it and then go to the second page and then edit that and then come back to make sure they both look fine. You can just flick between both of them inside of here, which is really nice to see. So in terms of settings for the page, if you are looking for it, just click anywhere on the page and click back in the section. And then down here, you will see your SEO settings. So you can add in title, keywords, description, which is really nice. And you can also add your thumbnail for social sharing. We've also got our favicon, meta tags, and alert language. So that is all there, which is nice. And if you're wondering how you can integrate it also, just click on a button and you'll see here settings, click on settings, and this is going to allow you to integrate with your different integrations, right? So for example, if you wanted to not redirect people to thank you pages and instead redirect them to either another landing page or a different thank you page on a different URL, you can easily do that by adding in all the information there. Next is the email integration tab. If you wanted to get all of the information that you've collected, example, a name and an email address sent to your email address, you can simply click on this button here, type in your email address. A default goes to what you're registered with, and then you can also put an email title. So if you were on the lowest plan, you could use this, which is nice and easy, and it's going to send you all of the information from people that have filled out your forms. Next is integrations. So if you were on one of the plans that allows integrations, you can choose from any of these different options for getting leads integrated. It's cool too because you can add in live webinar, which I'm going to be reviewing in the next few weeks. So that's cool. You can actually use it for webinar registrations and everything like that. Really cool. But majority of your big ones are here, plus the webhook, which I absolutely love. Next is also general settings. This is if you want to add in conversion codes. And then finally, there's a different autoresponder if you just wanted to send out a random autoresponder. Okay, so that's where all of your integrations are. So let's go ahead and start editing it. So first of all, if you click on any element, you will notice it's completely drag and drop. So it's really nice to see. There is some page border sort of width things right here. This is so you don't go over too much. If you wanted to adjust the width of your page though, you can easily come to the settings, and inside the settings, you'll be able to choose the page width, right? So over here, page width, if you want it to be quite wide, if you want it to be real narrow, you can choose whatever you want based on what it is. Now, if you do move things around though, it is potentially going to do this where it moves elements outside. Just go undo if you want to go back, and it's really nice and easy out here. Now, one thing I do like about this builder is you do have the ability to add in checkboxes to your opt-in forms, just so you can get that extra bit of consent into your opt-in list. It makes it a little bit more legit, and GDPR and everything like that. So it's really good to see. If you wanted to add in any other elements, really nice and easy to do. Just click and drag once again, wherever you want it to go. Drop it, and then you can start changing the heights and everything like that, the widths. It's very straightforward. I do like this editor. It is very simple, very clean. And one of the things that really separates it, I guess you could say, from the other landing page builders out there is the ability to add in things like CSS on top of your actual page. Just right here, you can add in the CSS right there and then. This is perfect for adding different types of styling, customizations. You can also add in HTML as well. So if you wanted to add any HTML codes, embed any third-party widgets, anything like that, it's really, really easy to do inside of here as well. So let's just say I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go and have a look at the mobile view. I'll click rebuild mobile. You can see a few things are out of whack. That's fine. You've just got to go ahead and move them around. The good thing about this is it's really accurate in how you build the pages in mobile, and it's completely separate to the desktop. Sometimes in a lot of builders, when you move things on the mobile, it moves them on the desktop as well. There's nothing more frustrating than having to go back and move things multiple times. Good thing with Landingi is they've split it out completely. So what you build is what you will get. And once you finish the landing page, obviously go inside of the thank you page. Same thing, have a look on mobile once you've finished it as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and publish so we can have a look at some page speeds. So I'll click on publish. And now we've got some different options we can have. It starts off with one of their default domains. So this one is custream.com, and it's got a pretty long URL, everything like that. You can go ahead and change the URL quite easily, which I'll do in a second. or you can publish it on WordPress. They have a plugin that you integrate with Landingi, and then you can just use your root domain. So let's just say legitmarketingreviews.com / and then I could just name this whatever I want. So this is what I've used the most. I just find it so easy being able to embed straight onto your own WordPress website domain. You can also use it for Shopify, which is a really nice feature. Not many people allow you to integrate with Shopify, so this is one of the few platforms that do. And you can also embed it on your own server. This is a really interesting one. If you click on embed in your own server, what it's going to do is give you this pretty cool little option to download a PHP file, and then you just upload it to one of your folders like a regular page on your website, and it will be live like that. I actually don't know any landing page builders that allow this, so this is something unique. If we come back here though, I'll just start with change URL, make it nice and simple. So come here, it's going to say, what do you want to call your page? I'm just going to call this, obviously once you've added in a domain, it's going to appear here, but I'm just going to call this the YouTube explainer. Okay, click on save, and then we will have our live page. Here it is right here. And now that it has been published, we have a few more options. So first of all, here's our statistics. It's going to show us our visits, leads, conversion rate, and our sales if we're selling products. You can also change the dates if you're trying to. And there are some different actions as well, like you can rename it. You can also add in different publishing options if you want to add it to WordPress or Shopify, or if you wanted to download the PHP code. We've also got what's called the Page Insider, which I'll quickly show you now. It's an optimization. It's actually a paid add-on, so I'm not going to get it for this particular demo, but if you wanted it, you could get it right there inside of your page. But here's where you do the A/B split testing, right? And you've got all the different settings, right? If you wanted to automatically stop it after 100 days or 100 visits, things like that, you can do so here, or you could split out the traffic. If you have multiple variations, you can choose what the percentages of how people go. If it's like 30, 30, 40, whatever it is, how many pages you can choose. Next is a JavaScript code. This is great for things like custom redirects, as well as adding in any types of conversion pixels or things like that. So if you want to add in any scripts, you can do so inside of here. We also have an info bar. So this is a pretty cool thing I don't usually see on top of pages as well. But for example, if you had a sale going on, you could add in an info bar, and then you could redirect users to one of the pages. Next we have here schedule. Okay, so this is going to be where you launch the page, where it terminates. Perfect if you are having a product launch and you didn't want to have to go in manually to remove it. You can simply schedule it and you can terminate it as well. Pretty cool. And then finally, we have got some more settings. So in the settings, you can add Facebook Conversions API. You can also have here landing page indexation. So if you want to add a no index meta tag to your landing pages, this is also a really easy way to add it inside of it, so Google can't add it and actually list it on Google. Hopefully that makes sense. So let's go ahead and test out the speed. I'll click on copy link. I've opened up GT metrics right here, and we'll paste it in this landing page. It's on there, once again, regular domain. I don't think it makes a difference, but let's just see what the speed is actually like. I'll go ahead and pause this so you don't have to wait around, but let's see how fast it actually is. Okay, so the report has been done. It is a B grade, which is okay. Performance 78%, structure 96. Largest contentful paint 2.3, so you can see it took 3.8 seconds to fully load, which isn't too bad. It says here reduce initial server response time, so I'm going to click on that. Maybe I'll even pull up the waterfall just to see what's making it stick around. So it is this domain. Maybe something's wrong with the domain. I'll let them know about it as well though. And if we come down, it's relatively quick. You want to have under 3 seconds total, so it's not far from it. But overall, it's pretty good. It's much faster than other platforms, for example, Builderall. I did a recent review on that, and their page builder, I think the worst one was 18 seconds to load, so it was horrendous to see. And this one is significantly faster. It's not the fastest, but it's still very good. So I'm pretty impressed with it. It's nice and easy to use. And let's have a look how big the actual page is. Of course, the more content you have, the longer it's going to take to load. So you can see it is taking a few seconds to load, but if we come down, it's got some pretty cool little parallax features going on in the background, which will no doubt take up a bit of the time as well. So if we come here, it's probably got a button scroll. Yeah. So it is a good landing page. It's just slightly slow, which I will tell them about as well. So this video is getting quite long, but moving forward, we also have here the ability to save sections. So if you want to save sections and make it a smart section, you just click on the section you want, click save section. It says here save smart section, and you can name it there. Then if you were to ever create a page from scratch, you just drag in a section like so. Click in here, smart sections, and here is going to be where all your smart sections are listed. It makes it really nice and easy if you have certain styles that you want to follow. So that's quick and easy to do. If we get out of here, we can also go back to let's go back to the dashboard actually. We have the smart sections, they'll be listed there. Lightboxes, it's the same editor, so I'm not going to bother going through it. All you do is create things like this as well, which is nice and easy. Products, if you wanted to create a product, you just simply come in here. Let's just say it's the YouTube cheat sheet. Okay, gross price is going to be, say, $10 USD. I'm going to go ahead. You can choose different currencies too if you want. Click add product. And then this is saying here, drag and drop payment widget available in your landing page to start selling your products. So that basically means you drag in one of the widgets that I showed you earlier, and then you just connect it to this product. So once they purchase, they will automatically get sent that. So it's really quick and easy to do. It's there if you want it. Also pop-ups, same thing again as landing pages, and that's pretty much Landingi. You don't really need to know too much else inside of it. So what I'm going to do quickly is jump behind the screen. There's a few extra things I want to talk about. Okay, so that was Landingi. Now, as you can see, it is a very easy to use landing page builder. It's got plenty of different features inside the landing page builder itself. You can add things like HTML, you can use different CSS, you can even add in different payment buttons. And of course, the interesting thing about it that not many other platforms allow you to do is actually download it and upload it to your own server. So if you wanted to host all of your different websites, it would actually make it slightly faster too. You can easily do that. Now, once again, if you did want to get started with Landingi, I've also got a pack of landing pages I've personally created. If you want to get those, make sure you join using that link in the description and I'll go ahead and send those over to you. But apart from that, that was my Landingi review. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.